Right. Right, collective. Okay, I'm sorry. Just got cold. I don't know why, because the weather actually quite nice here in France. I don't know what is it going on at your place, but here it's not bad at all. Well, okay, me, I don't like complaining. I never ever ask anybody's help. I'm not a clingy person, and I'm certainly not using people. I never did in my whole life. Those who really knows me, they know that I'm telling the truth. If they say another things, that is a lie. Okay, so I have received once in my life help when I was passing my buck, and my parents, my dad actually put me on a street, and I didn't have anywhere to go. So our friends, parents let me to stay with them until I passed the buck, and after I found a nurse job, and I was working as a nurse after, so I could manage to live somewhere. But since early childhood, me, I was working, I was providing for myself, and I never ever received any help, any money from anybody. Okay, so those who saying it, they are liars. Okay, and it's really rare. It's really, really rare when I ask help. It's almost never happens. It's usually me who helps people, and I don't complain that I need money, I need this, I need that, and they totally block me, guys. So this is just, I had to fight to have internet, and I think I will have it until 2 weeks more, 3 weeks more after it will be cut. I don't know how I will have more internet. But they cut every possibilities that I could work or find work or anything. I can't. They cut absolutely every possibilities to earn money, everything. Somebody, because somebody called me and managed to call me after I never talked to him again. Okay, so probably they blocked him also. And actually, he already proposed me a job, and he said, "Why did you refuse it?" And I said, "I never ever received any kind of job or proposal." And he was shocked. And I said, "No, I have never ever received any kind of job offer from you. And the last 2 months, it was like that, you know." And apparently, I had many job offers, I think. That's what source told me also. But I said, maybe I just imagine. But this guy proved it, that these people somehow, I don't know, they make a clone of my phone, or I don't know what they do, but they block every communication from my letterbox, from my emails, from my phone calls. And somebody who says they are me, they're telling people I don't want to work with them, and I never ever receive any of these job offers. So they blocked me totally. So I don't have any possibility to make money. I don't have any possibility to find or accept any jobs. So I don't know what's going to happen. So I'm not somebody who's complaining, but I'm really fucking this. I mean, I saw these people will receive really horrible karma. I don't care who the fuck you sacrifice, how many kids you kill, because these are child killer Luciferians. I don't care, but you won't get away from your bad karma. Do you understand? You've been trying to kill me for 5 years now. 5 fucking years. And I won't go down. I refuse it. Fucking bitch, just to piss you off. I'm telling you. All communication, all letters, everything is blocked. I receive just insignificant shit that has no importance. They even blocked me from my kids for 2 weeks. And after this selling the merde, telling me that I have bad karma. No, I don't have any bad karma. I never hurt anybody in my life. I have only good karma. Do you understand? You are a bitch. You, all of you are a bitch who's blocking me like that. And evil and not divine. No, they created a narrative about me and they want me to fit in. So they have to break me in so I would fit in this fucking narrative they created about me. That is a lie and a manipulation. I'm really fed up with this. I need to go to the tribunal soon. They cut absolutely everything. I don't know how I'm gonna go to the tribunal. I just can't. And they do it deliberately. I'm sure my ex-husband is involved in this shit. That's for sure. We have here deep love. Sorry, guys. I just had to say that. And, you know, and this guy told me that he sent me some donation to help me. And I received zero, nothing. PayPal, I'm struggling with it. It's the third PayPal account I open. And it's impossible to use it. It's totally blocked, okay, the PayPal. It's impossible to use it. I call them at least 3-4 times a day. They say they're gonna fix it, and nothing is happening. Nothing. Sorry, guys. It's just annoying, but I will get over this somehow. Because Source won't let me down, that's for sure. And I'm not gonna die just because these bitches wants to have more money to go for a holiday, okay? These bitches stole enough money. They should be in prison, all of them. Then they will be. They will be, if nothing else, they will be in spiritual prison. And, you know, it's like they can come in and out of my house, and I don't know how they do it, but things disappear. I mean, how is that I'm sleeping? I wake up in the morning and I don't have my rings on me. How is it? I'm not crazy, but they want to prove that I'm crazy, you know? Fucking bitches. You will see what's gonna happen to you. After I receive a threatening that apparently somebody believes that her or his child died because I cursed that child. No, I never do such a thing. It's your style, not mine. And I look at her Alka-Shake record, actually his, and her, the mother killed the child. Who is the mother who is killed the child? I didn't even know these people had a child. And things like that. I mean, you coming here on my channel after you find out where I live and you targeting me, you make a huge fucking mistake. Because Source will hunt you down for this, bitch. We have here the deep love, empath, and sensitive. Well, you are an empath and you are in deep love. You have to be really careful. You have to be really, really careful. Because I'm telling you, empaths are very often deceived by these karmic people. Even if you don't have money and you think, no, I don't have money, they don't, what they can take from me. You have a very strong divine light. And they will feed on you. They will use it to manifest everything in their life that's supposed to be yours. It's not normal for a divine feminine and divine masculine to struggle financially when you have no bad karma and you work hard. So be careful, because if you fall in love with somebody deeply, you won't see, because love makes you blind, you won't see the red flags. So it's really important that you develop a deep relationship with Source, because sometimes these Luciferian bitches can fuck up your mind also. So you have thoughts that are not yours. I mean, there are spiritual people who are specialized to fuck up your thinking, that you think it's your fault when it is not. They can even imitate the messages that you get from your higher self and your spirit guides, why they do a manipulation on a crown chakra to block you from your higher self and your spirit team and source. There exists dark magic, many type of dark magic. It's just one of the voodoo they create from something, a clay or a flour and water, a kind of dove. They create a face. They write a parchment. On a parchment, they write what they want to put in your mind. And where is the brain? They cut it with a knife. They put it in. And after they burn a candle on it. And of course, it goes with all kind of intention and spell work and all kind of shit. You laugh on it. I'm telling you, it's effective. And also there are spiritual people, star seeds, who has telepathic gifts, and they practice a kind of mind manipulation, mind magic, whatever you call it, but they're capable to access your thinking and fuck it up. You in love with a divine feminine, I guarantee you a person like that will go in your mind. In 2 months, you are capable to kill that divine feminine, because they will make you believe she is the reason for every horrible things in your life. And it's applied for divine masculine also, if you are divine feminine. We live in time of huge deception and illusions. You have to have a deep relationship with source to know what is true and what is illusions. And Luciferians are they are excellent manipulating human mind and create illusions and deceptions to control them. And when you're spiritual, you are a threat for them. And all they want is to control you. And I won't shut up. I won't. Until my last breath, I will talk and I will put up videos on this channel. And you can't stop me, fucking bitch. We have here the spirit and empty cup. Usually these are the karmic womb rider or dick rider or whatever you call them. These are disgusting people. I'm sorry. I just can't have divine love for these people. And you can't. You can't give them even a fucking drop, because what they do, they suck it away, leave you dry, leave you with their karma, their burdens, while they run away with what is yours and you worked hard for it. You should not allow that happen. They will leave you with empty cups. When you have a manifestation, usually you work years to manifest something, a change in your life, and then a fucking mad shit asshole person coming like that and steal everything from you and leave you like that so you can start again. They have a spirit attachment, and you need to be really careful, because when you have a boyfriend or girlfriend like that, during the sexual attack, yes, it's a sexual attack, but during the sexual act, they attach a spirit to you. And this called rooting or coiling, there are many words in many cultures on it, that practically that person do that because somebody spiritual wants to control you, your life, your abundance, practically everything. Where you go, what job you have, what you eat, and what level of abundance you have. You don't want a control freak shit in your life like that. And once when it's done, it's really difficult to get rid of it. So I don't know who I'm picking up, but they are in love. You need to be really careful with these deceptive, evil people. If it's too good to be true, then it is. There is one thing. Me, I recognize my spirit guides' voice. Me, I recognize my spirit guides. They would never blame me. They would never use this psychological tactic to manipulate me. I know them really well, what they like. And when bitches like that try to control my mind and make themselves look like my spirit guide, I'm laughing on them. You need to understand these people has usually very low IQ. So you need to be using your brain in a way, your intellect, and also your memories about your spirit guides, about your connection with source. So if it's not the same energy, then it's not your spirit guide. That is not source. Do you understand? But these people manipulating your brain left and right, and you think you are led by spirit when it's not true. The other trickery, when you are in a 5D, be aware of that. I'm not talking about 5D Earth, because there is difference between 5D Earth and 5D. Because 5D, evil people can access to it. And in 5D, you can manifest whatever you want. You can transform yourself whatever you want. And when you have a womb rider or a dick rider or what the fuck prostitute, Luciferian prostitute, who had a certain connection with your divine masculine, who you don't know yet, and they stealing their energy, they can embody and make themselves look like your divine masculine. And you will feel the energy. You will think it's them. Do not start relationship on 5D. Do not start relationship on 5D. I can't emphasize the importance, how dangerous it is. They establish spiritual marriages on a 5Ds. They don't want to come in a 3D because they don't want you, honey. They don't. They don't love you, and actually they hate on you. And sometimes you have a spiritual marriage with the same sex and you don't know, because in a 5D, they appear like your divine masculine when you are divine feminine. And all the purpose of that is they siphon your divine energy so they can make themselves look like divine for the world, find jobs, and make money with your energy. And you don't know what's gonna happen with you because you are cut from everything. You don't have a normal job offer coming in because that fucking bitch getting it. You don't have any normal divine masculine approaching it because that fucking bitch getting it. While you work your ass off hard for years and years and years and nothing happening in your life. Just a misery. It's not a bad karma. It's not because you're doing something wrong. It's not because source is not taking care of you. It's because evil people like that take stealing from you and taking what is rightfully yours and not theirs. Do not start any kind of relationship on a 5D until you are sure on a 3D that is the right person you're doing it with. Even on a 3D, they do deception. Look at my case. I mean, they phone people, they contact people in my name, and I don't even know about it. This is typical Luciferian technique to isolate the person, cut heavy information that's coming towards her, and make themselves look like if they are that person, they are isolated. And take everything, steal everything away from her. I was shocked when this guy told me that I gave you a job offer. You refused it. And I say, excuse me? I never ever received any in the last few months. Guard a new level. Great. This is very important when you deal with Luciferians. I mean, you have to be extremely intelligent to differentiate who is source, who is your higher self, who is your spirit guides, and who is this bastard idiot bitches who's trying to fuck up your mind. And if you don't, I promise you they will drive you crazy, and you will finish in a psychiatric institute, because that's what they want. Do you know why? Because they have access to that, so they can continue the abuse and the torture there. When you have a divorce where your husband has to pay out a huge amount of money, believe me, that man will do, or wife, you know, believe me, that man will do everything to kill you and destroy you, just to keep the money, especially when that man is not divine. And don't tell me that, no, he can't do it because he still, okay, we are not together and we broke up. And honey, when you are spiritual and dealing with narcissistic people, they are capable of everything. And don't be naive. I was naive and I paid a really, really horrible price for it. They are capable for everything, like my ex-husband. I'm telling you, yours also. Do not believe bullshit. They stage everything on a 3-day for outside, that everything is fine. They are the victim, you know. And after what they project on you, they want everything around you to see you as they project on you. They want to fit you into this projection that is usually they are. But they will take your energy and they will show themselves like a divine being when they are evil as fuck. The bigger a lie, the more people believe it. Excuse me, guys. I'm not hungry. I'm not. And I balance myself out very quickly. That is the other thing. When they can see you are unbalanced, that's when they hit. I mean, Luciferians watch you like a hawk. They trigger you. So when you blow up, you become very sensitive. You become vulnerable. That actually are human things when you heal, when you're going through struggles. But when you're going through that, that's when they hit. And the Luciferian root workers start working straight away because, wow, there is a little tiny bit of hole on that aura. If you are vulnerable, for example, you're pregnant and your hormones are driving you crazy, and you're vulnerable emotionally, before you start crying, before you break down, that's actually normal, everybody does it, but ask for help, spiritual help from source, from universe, so they would protect you while you are healing, while you are breaking down emotionally. Because I'm telling you, these fucking bitches, they are attacking when you are done. These people has no honor, no integrity. Don't count on that they will actually behave like a human being, because they are not. Book of Life and your tribe. Book of Life represent actually the Akashic records. In your Akashic records, it's written that your spirit tribe should come in. You're part of a spirit tribe. And your spirit tribe might come in this new level, new grade, you know, your spirit tribe will come in. Some of you, you will have an experience with aliens. because they are your spirit tribe. They are your real family. That's why your family on a free day hates you, because you are so special. You are full with gifts and divine light, and they can't tolerate it. When you have a divine light, you need to understand, even if you vibrate on a high vibration, evil people get attracted to you also. Me, the street where I live, there is 6 of my enemies, actually all of them want me dead, moved in a street close to my house. So they could siphon my energy. And nobody can do anything. I can't do anything because it's not illegal. They buy a house or rent a house or flat wherever they want. It's easier to steal letters. It's easier, to use all kind of military devices to access your subconscious or your intention. Serenity. Honestly, I understand why during the history because witches were healers, they were spiritual, they were light workers, not all of them are, because they are the dark, nasty witches. I'm not talking about them. But they were good people who were healing others with plants or with, they were extremely awakened and spiritual. They were divine beings. And that is one thing, they were persecuted, but many witches was hiding in forests in perfect isolation. I did not understand for a long time why. Because the evilness of these karmic people is undescribable. When a jealousy goes that far that somebody wants to kill you, when somebody you divorce, you spend 17, 20 years with, and they want revenge, so they want to kill you. And I'm telling you, 85% of the world is full with people like that. All they want is a nice car, nice house, a nice holiday, and they kill for it if they have to. How many funerals I saw. They organize huge, big funerals, the most beautiful funeral you can imagine. And actually, they are the one who killed the person for their money. Happiness. Well, the person I'm reading for the cards coming out, you will be calm and serene because happiness is coming into your life. This new great will open new possibilities, your spirit tribe coming in. And I have impression you will have a new access to Al-Kashaik records. Maybe you are becoming an ascended master. And if that's the case, it is possible that you might even will work there. Some of you don't realize while you sleep, you are working in the Al-Kashaik records. There are different entities working there because they have to enter, it's French actually, keep up the Al-Kashaik records. For example, if somebody break into an Al-Kashaik records, you need to report it, call somebody's help when you are there and explain what's happened. Somebody who works there at the Al-Kashaik records, and they will fix it. And they reinforce the security on your Al-Kashaik records. So it will be more difficult to break in. Also, when you don't find something in your Al-Kashaik records and you're looking for something, or you want to do spiritual work with your own Al-Kashaik record, you can call for their help also. And many of you don't know that when you sleep, you actually work there because that is your role. There are very few people on earth who can do that. So it's not everybody, okay? Because you need to be on a certain ascended level. But if this come out in this context, that means you are on this level. Move on. Spirit wants you to move on. Don't let people to come back from the past. Why? Because those people, first of all, not just because they are karmic, they have an image of you before you become spiritual, before you awaken. They see you as you were when you didn't know who you are. When you know who you are, you behave like that and you step into your destiny. You are who you really are when you remember. But these people can't see you like that, and they will start getting jealous because they will say you are big-headed. They will say all kind of nasty things. They will plot against you because they can't stand this new you. Because for them, they are stuck into the 3D matrix. They can't see the reality. They can't see who you are in real. And they can't accept it because that person who you are actually trigger the insecurities about themselves, and they feel less about themselves in your presence, or when they hear you talking about what's happened to you, who you are, or when they see you that you're using your spiritual gifts, they get insecure about it and they start hating on you. That's why most of the spiritual people, most of the awakened people has a huge gang of haters. Mostly your friends, your family, the community where you live. Are you kidding? I was locked in my house for almost 2 weeks. When I managed to get out, I went to the neighbors. They didn't even fucking open the door to talk to me. That's one thing. Nobody say hello. And I was a very social person until my ex-husband turned everybody in this city against me. So even if you go out and ask for help, they give a shit about you. They happy if you drown. They happy if you die. And these people will organize your beautiful funeral if you die. And actually it's them who killed you. Be careful with people like that. You can't take people like that with you. Because they can't see who you are. They don't see the reality. They are delusional about a person who you were that is not real. That is just something the Matrix created and forced your soul in it. But when you remember who you are, you step into your power and you become really who you are. But these people can't see that. That's when the bitching is starting, you know. Empty cup. These people from your past will give you only that. These people in your past, you will give love, you receive nothing. And when you are empath, an empath card came out, but I don't find it now, you don't care because you just want to give, give, give. This is a really, really big mistake. Because when somebody does not give you back, that means that person is taking everything away from you, and they are usually 80% of the time has bad intention for you. These are the people, you help them, you are there for them. And when you get a job promotion or a new job and you tell them, they smile in your face, but with their eyes, they would kill you for it. And a few weeks later, you don't understand why did you lose that job. Because this bitch did something spiritually. They could not stand your joy. Watch them how happy they are. They even organize parties when you fall. And invite the whole fucking community on these parties. And the best of things, they call themselves divine. Excuse me? I'm talking to a very low empath, so you must be like me. Well, you got through the hardest parts. That's evident. You have a breakthrough. Congratulations. Because a breakthrough card is here. So you receive the fruits of your work. Source is faithful. God is faithful. Universe is good. And these people don't want you to believe that. Because if you believe, you will manifest it. Don't have doubts. What source promised you, that will happen. And if it's not happening, just do regularly, call back what is yours, obtain it that is yours, thank it to source and say you receive it, you love it, you deserve it, you receive it. These people has no right to take what you worked for. I don't care what kind of entity they sacrifice people to. I don't care what kind of esoteric, etheric, or energetic shit they do. They have no right. Spiritually, they have no right. And you have to go against this in a spiritual court, press charges against these people and fight and get back everything what they stole because you worked for it and you deserve it. These people don't. Full moon is coming. You know, that's why they had to steal my rings. When you spiritual, that shows your spiritual grades when things like that happen and you know they're doing some spiritual shit at full moon on you. That shows how much you are bothering these people because your light is too strong. Me, I never ask anybody to come on my channel and watch it. But they still come here. What do you think? It's my worst enemy, my most faithful subscribers. They are there with each video like a hawk. If you go to their house, they have hundreds of pictures of me on their fucking altar to do rituals. The same apply for you also. You would be surprised how many people has your DNA, your hair, your nail, or whatever they stole from your work or even from your apartment or house, and how many photos they have about you. As you manifest good things in your life, they try to manifest bad things in your life. You are a beautiful woman. They will use an artificial intelligence to deform your photo so you become fat and ugly, that your face will be damaged. And each morning, each evening, they're watching that fucking photo where you are deformed and trying to manifest it. This is how evil these people are. You have a beautiful face because you are like that, and you are an earth angel. They will manifest that they ruin your face because they don't want you to be looked upon like an earth angel or a beautiful woman. They have to ruin it. So you won't find any divine love. These are evil, evil, jealous bitches. And I'm telling you, in your community, they are the best Muslim, the best Christian, the best of example. They smile and everybody loves them because they use actually your divine energy to show up like that. And they go home and they doing their evil shit. That people would watch it. They might put cameras illegally in your house to see all your things, what you do, even if it's human. They will modify it with the artificial intelligence to look like you look like a prostitute, you look like someone arrogant or evil. But if you put camera in her house, and they would see all the shit she's doing, all the sacrifices, She would even go to prison. Protection. You have protection on you. Thanks God. You need to ask your spirit guide to intervene, and you have to be realistic, because usually entities like Pleiadians, they don't have a right to interfere what's going on Earth. This is a spiritual law. But dark entities give a shit about this spiritual law. They interfere. But divine entities, we respect it, because that's how we are, divine people. But dark entities don't. You will have a spiritual level up, and it will permit you to build something new and extraordinary. You are in a 5D Earth, I'm convinced. I'm convinced. And a breakthrough is coming. So it gave me a vision about this 5D Earth, that there are certain places on Earth that actually this goes already quite easily, because everything is transformed there, or the majority of things is transformed, and there is very little presence of evil. I mean, on those places, the light is so strong that these evil influences are disappeared, or very little. So they don't have so much presence on divine people. But some of us still live in places, for example, France is full with evil people, that it's difficult to get out. And they still have a certain influence. In spite of that, you are in a 5D Earth. And like this, I have many enemies who wants to fuck me up, but many of them are women. They are really fucking jealous, and they have to prove that I'm not divine. They want to prove I'm evil, and it's a lie what I'm saying. They don't spend their time, energy, and money to improve themselves. Everybody can make a YouTube channel. Everybody can go out and spread the word about spirituality. They don't. They're stealing my work. They're stealing my energy to make themselves look like good, and ruining my reputation down. I'm just talking about this because many of you going through the same shit. You can't expect these people to behave properly. If they become spiritual, if they awaken, fine. But they can go to another spirit tribe, not yours. Because that's the other deception, what they do. I mean, access, karmic access coming back. They watching your channel for 2 years, 3 years, whatever. They learn what is it to be spiritual, what is it to be a divine masculine, and they show you the lie. What is dead is dead. What is decomposed won't wake up and go there and love you, honey. If it wakes up and go to you, that is not that person. That is not a human, but a fucking ghost or an entity or a demon or whatever you call it. And with that, you can't have a relationship. What is dead is dead. That's why I was telling you that you don't take with you people from the past. You can forgive them, and you have to actually. You can, be nice to them. I mean, verbally. And personally, I would not give anything to these people, because when you support the work, I mean, when intentionally you support the work of the devil, evil, that means you take partially part of that bad karma. It so scare you to support somebody because they are in trouble, that is different. When these karmic people coming back into your life and they're telling you that how much they are healed, but they want to move back to your house, they want to be part of your business, they want to be part of your spiritual calling, there's something wrong with that. And there is a dark reason why they want to do that. How many divine feminine struggle with this? Some a beachy ex of your divine masculine, trying to ruin your beauty, trying to ruin your reputation, so your divine masculine never see you as an empress and never come back. And these jealous bitches go that far, they can even kill you. That much they become evil. And there we talk about mental disease that I'm convinced that they originate from spiritual entities, dark and low vibrational entities fucking up their mind. Yes, you can say, oh, be blessed, you need healing, but don't assist. Don't assist. Because they will pull you down, honey, destroy you, and take everything away from you. Don't be naive. They will be blocked all. I mean, on a 5D earth, all of them will be blocked. Just once we would get them, my God. Yeah, they will be disappointed. Your exes or your ex who's karmic and toxic, or your friends who fucked you up in your back, or your family members who actually sacrificed you and sold you out, they will be totally blocked out of your life so you can be happy, so you can live your divine life, what you deserve, and you worked hard for it. They will be disappointed, but who gives a shit about that? They need to do the work on themselves. Wealth. Wealth is coming in. But Source will give it to you in a way that these people can't even touch it. So Source does not want you to lose hope and faith. These people want. These are extremely malicious people. And I'm telling you, you don't even imagine who they are, these people. You would know, you would say, no, it's impossible. These are many of them mothers. These are many of them teachers, social workers, nurses, that's supposed to be serving humanity, serving other people. You can't imagine what do they do for money, exploiting poor people, innocent people more and more. That's how they get their money and their nice holiday, nice car, and nice house. And they give a shit if they destroy somebody. I was shocked. So show me that there is a scandal, a fraudulent work in a social worker system here where I live. And also few cities, in many cities around, they have a chain actually. They work as a social worker, and when you go there that you need help because you lost your job, you are in trouble, you need money from the government, they take your identity card, they take all the details that the social workers has a right to take to establish a dossier for you and ask financial help. and they call you back 1 or 2 days later that I'm sorry, but legally you're not entitled. And actually somebody else taking up the money in your name. And some social workers earn more than 10,000 euros per month because of that. And I was channeling on a Polish woman here in France, and she became a prostitute. And actually the person who runs her actually works with the social worker to steal her money that she's supposed to get from the government. She has 4 kids. She's divorced. They blocked every work, so she could not find any work. I mean, it was like isolation, everything. And after made her into a prostitute where she received really tiny money just to barely survive. And she's obliged to do it because she wants to give money to her kids. And that fucking social worker lives well with that money. And not just that person, money, many others. When source showed me, I was shocked. And it was not enough. The person, this black guy who ran her, and actually who was his fault that this woman didn't receive any financial help for her kids, because if she would have received it, she wouldn't have to become a prostitute. On top of that, this guy made a child with this Polish woman, and after sacrificed this child, and this child, I mean, rooted the child. And when you root a child, you suck it dry from their life force, from their divine light. You take their soul away, everything. This black guy took everything away from this baby, and the baby died in a hospital. And that was actually the 5th kid. And these Polish women didn't know why did it happen. And I could see when I was crying on her that she was crying in a hospital over her baby, that God would heal her baby, but did not understand that the guy she had that child with and she trusts most, who killed that child. What an escroquery is going on here in France. You guys, I'm sure that's going in other countries also, but here in France it's unbelievable. I can't believe that they dare to say that in this country there is democracy, because me, I do not experience it in any minutes of my life I spent here in France. But even like that, we can't lose hope, because breakthrough is true and breakthrough is coming. And you have to be stubborn, and you have to have the tenacity to not to give up. Because that will, you know, I'm an Aries. If it pisses you off that I'm stubborn and I keep on going, I will do it, fucking bitch. I will. You won't stop me. Walk if you can't run. Crawl if you can't walk. But move forwards. And that really pissed them off. That really, really pissed them off. It was more than 1 year ago. I worked with, I healed a child with heart problem. And I'm not sure I should say this, but doesn't matter. But in the process, I had heart problem also, because I had to, it's complicated. But I had to take some of those burdens on me, okay? On top of that, there was a fucking covenant doing heart attack spells on me, you know, things like that. I mean, I remember I had so much pain in my chest. I mean, I could not breathe. And they were siphoning on top of that. At this time, I did not know exactly how to protect myself against that. And I think all of us go through this because Source wants you to learn how to protect yourself from energy and light siphoners like that. And I remember I went to work and it was like, I got out of the car, from the car to the work, it was like 15 meters. I mean, it's nothing. Even 1 meter was like climbing a fucking mountain. My heart, my God, I was sweating. I used to be a nurse. I had all the symptoms of a heart problem, okay? I did not go to hospital, no, because I knew that really well this is spiritual. But I spent 3 months going to work like that. It took me half an hour to put that to take that fucking 50 meters. It was suffering, a real fucking suffering. When you have a heart problem, you know what I'm talking about. And it took me 3 months to heal myself from it and get these fucking bitches out of my energy zone and from my back and my heart chakra, because they leash on you. The little bit of tiny vulnerability they can feel, they attack straight away. Straight away. I pick up on some of you watching me, you go to the hospital, you say you have a heart attack, and you have a diagnosis of the panic attack. It's because they're trying to destroy your heart. Usually when you have symptoms and there is a spiritual attack on you, usually doctors don't find what's wrong with you, but they can see something is wrong because certain blood test is not okay. Evident you are in pain, they can even measure it, but they don't know what does it cause it, and certainly they can't heal it because it's spiritual. 6 of Swords and 9 of Coins. Whoever you are, you will move away from this bullshit. And when you do, give thanks to God, give thanks to Source, and do not forget where you came. Because that, when you, that's the other deception of the 3D matrix. When you step into the abundance, the matrix make you forget where you came and blind you with the success, the riches, and that is the next fall, what you will go through if you let that happen. I might change the title because I'm not sure I stick to the title in this reading. Yeah, the 2 of Wands here represent that you will get back the control over your life, over your destiny. And that is the aim. That's what us all, we should do, fight for this, to have control over our life, our destiny. That is the fight for what we do. And each of us has to do this fight on their own way. So they won't be able to manipulate our destiny, our wealth, our abundance anymore. Ace of Cups. Source loves you. But they don't want you to believe this. Source give you tools how you can get out of this situation. Source give you success. Source give you free will. Source is exactly a perfect lover. A real man, a real woman won't attach themselves toxically to you. No, they will give you freedom because they want somebody love them from their free will. Source is like that. And when Source created Earth, was created, and human also, because Source wanted to see that human free will bring decision to choose divine love, to choose Source. So if we made this earth into hell, it is because our wrong decisions, what we made in our past lives, that let dark and low vibrational entities to enter and control the 3D earth. Page of Swords. Nine of Cups. Seven of Coins. Nine of Wands. And an Empress. This person will become an Empress, even if you're a man. You will step into a really beautiful creative energy, create new things, and you will know how to protect it. Okay? And actually for the protection then we have two cards. And this is something work. You will work on something that is actually in your destiny. Okay? Right, guys, thank you for listening. I give you this much. And I'm sorry if I'm come out a bit hungry. I'm not hungry. I'm hungry a bit, but you know, I balance myself out very fast. But these people really do everything to fuck you up. And sometimes it's just enough is enough, you know. This is unbelievable what they're capable to do. Anyway, thank you for watching and have a lovely day. Take care. Bye-bye.